know I like different vehicles which are not usually seen on the road, but this thing has been around for a long time and it is good. I like it very much. Right, come along with me. I'll let me show you. I'm going to go in a bit more in depth with the video later on, but yeah, let's first talk about designing. It was designed on a Mini, and you can see there it's clearly got the Mini wheels on it. And the history about the Moke, it was originally designed for well, it was designed to be dropped out of airplanes. Right, my first impression, we're in a Mini Moke, and there's 3 gauges. That's the water temperature, speedometer, and your fuel. They're all you need to know on this car, because that's they're the main important bits which you need to know. If your car gets hot, the car gets run out of fuel, and how fast is it going? So we need to be safe. Original one's created in the 1960s, and it's a Mini based at the time, and then from the Austin Mini came the Mini Moke. As you can see, is apparent with the headlights and the Mini style grille at the front. And to me, it's a bit weird, but listen, it became very popular around the world, and especially in the areas where people have a lot of money, like most of you people out there who would buy a car like this, because I think this is not for the average person. This is for everyone. Come along with me. Let's stand in the car. Okay, where the original ones would have had panels here, I suppose, because at one point they designed it for the military to take to war zones and basically drop out of airplanes. And when they got it there, they decided that it wasn't good, because they said they couldn't, the wheels are too small, so they couldn't never get it to go over big boulders and rocks like a military vehicle should do. And I mentioned before, if you're going to get a military vehicle, it's got to be a Hummer. 2021, which this is, as a model, we have got a lot more luxuries than the original one. And okay, so we've got storage here. We've got, they look very hard, but they're not. They're waterproof. It feels like rubber. Seats, very comfortable, by the way. We do get a sense like you're going to fall out the car when you go around corners very fast. But also, that is all part of this car. It is different. It hasn't got any doors, as you can see, but it's got storage. And if you're sure of this way, that's where the battery is housed, inside there. Okay, and this one here is the storage, and it is quite decent sized storage. If you're into fishing, yeah, you could probably get some fishing tackle in there and something like that. And it's a good length too. So again, being I'm a waterman, you could put fishing rods and it will slide all the way down there. So you could basically use it for other things apart from driving around looking cool in your local area. And if you come around the back, you've got even more storage. I've got all my daily essentials in there. I've got a jacket, I've got a bag with my bits in there, my camera bag for doing this channel. Also need all that stuff, and it's quite, you can see, it's quite a decent size. Quite a decent sized bag in there. Even got a spider in there, look. Right, so let's get back to business, because obviously this is what we're about. We'll talk back in. Right, let's go back to the car. on the other side, you have, again, if I get it open, hang on, okay, let's get it open. There you go, the shallow storage. And I wouldn't say it's very security, but you could drop a phone or something in there. Just keep it safe when you're driving along, or your wallet, your keys, even money. Okay, and the front one you got there is a petrol tank, and the petrol tank is not very big. I believe it's only 40 litres. Okay, it's tiny. The petrol tank is tiny. Again, another features of this car, obviously you got the spare on the back, which is really cool. And to be fair, it looks quite wide. I mean, 2, 3, probably 4 foot, 5 foot. Well, I'm not sure, about 5 foot wide. I'm not sure, but it seems quite a very wide car, and it's got a good presence about it. But let me show you something else. Inside here, you've got your it's like a semi, it's basically like, you know, the gearbox you used to get in smart cars. This is one of those gearboxes where it's semi-automatic. Okay, so it's not fully automatic, which I'm glad. It's one of those things where you got to get used to. It's very tricky to get used to. Again, you've got a nice steering wheel there, Moke steering wheel, all the stuff works. Very, very different to what I'm used to. Again, these seats, they're quite big, they're waterproof, and I believe it's got drain holes at the bottom. Right, so in the back, got plenty of space. You've got a roll cage at the top, and I'll hopefully show you the roof off. The weather's not great at the moment. It is December after all. So it's got a roll cage all the way around, which supports the car if it was to turn over, which will probably happen in the golf course, because obviously you get hills and stuff in the golf course. And yeah, you wouldn't necessarily be driving too fast in this. I wouldn't feel safe, because it wasn't really meant for that. But you know what, we could make it faster. Anyway, so this is it. So got floor room, got storage pockets here, and you could literally hose the car out. It's fabulous. I love it. What I'm not sure of, however, is just the seats. I think these could be made in terms of probably a better design in terms of more colors and stuff, but I believe that Moke is doing that, so I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. But that's my own opinion. But yeah, they are very comfortable, very, very comfortable. Yeah, it feels like I'm on a roller coaster ride. Anyway, let's sit in the front. Right, without getting too fussy, this is a basic car. Let me put my phone. Alright, it's actually got a nice tray here, which you can drop your phone in. If you can show down here, I'll get my cameraman to show on there. You've got a nice tray, you drop your phone, which is great. And also, you've got a tray there, which is even better, so you can see the phone. And my phone case matches the car, as you can see there. Look at that, isn't that great? Let's face it, these probably not going to do a lot of miles. They're probably going to drive locally in nice areas like Miami, Sandbanks, and the Riviera, maybe. Okay, so again, first impression sitting behind the wheel, it just feels open. I feel vulnerable in a good way, because yeah, if you're driving by the sea or down a nice coastal area or beach, whatever, you want this to be open, and it feels open. It feels like you're going to be the center of attention in this vehicle. Again, indicators on this are on the Japanese side, which is on that side, and your windscreen wipers on this side, and your headlights, maybeam, and your horn, which I showed you earlier. Stereo, it doesn't, yeah, it's not that good. We could make a better stereo. I think anyone's gonna buy this is gonna probably update the stereo or uprate the stereo, but it gets it going. It is what it is. It does work, and it will give you what you need. Right, I'm gonna see if I can park this car and see how it looks next to a nice car, another nice car, but we'll see. Watch this space. parked outside Rick Stein's in Sandbanks. Where else can we get going? Where else can we take it to? Let's go. And it's easy to park too. Go for a quick drive. As you can see, it's very cold. Some mirrors there. It's very cold. I'm in the Moke, so I'm gonna take it for a drive. Got the roof off. Just been raining. And yeah, it's good. Just give you a quick view of the car. Like I say, it drives like a go-kart. It's fantastic. And the gearbox is fine. I love this gearbox. I love the gearbox. The gearbox is fantastic. I like it. Yeah, manual's probably a bit more fun if you're in a hillier place. But really, I've got no problems with this gearbox at all. It drives fine. Like I said, they made a 4-wheel drive version and it didn't really do too well. But I'm sure an electric version, the EV version, will be a lot better as what it is. I think you'll have more space in the back, but still have the 4x4 or 4-wheel drive traction on there. Steering is really good. It's similar to a go-kart. It's very responsive. The brakes, really, really good. Got no problems with that. Visibility is fantastic. I'm just going to go around the roundabout. But yeah, no, it drives really well. More than enough power. I mean, look at that. It's fantastic. Gear changes on point. Yeah, gear changes on point. It changes lanes very nicely. Feels really safe on the road, to be fair. Feels really good. So I'm just going to go around the roundabout, and then I'm going to go on the George Carriageway. Right, that's it. Go around the roundabout now. It's not slow at all. It's definitely not slow. Oh, brilliant. It's freezing, guys. It's absolutely freezing. And the noise level is not too bad. Like I said, I'm speaking a bit louder because I'm conscious that the camera might not pick me up, I don't know. But it is absolutely brilliant. Love it. This could be a Christmas present for someone. Before I conclude today, the seats are very comfortable. I've said it before, but the seats are very comfortable. And yeah, they're waterproof, as I said and mentioned in the previous video. They go forward and backwards, very comfortable. I'm sitting forward because I'm a little bit cold, because it's a bit, I just want to be a bit more closer to the windscreen. My finger's actually freezing. Again, you probably observed there, the car probably dipped a few times with the acceleration and the gear change up gear. And I love it, love it. It's definitely fun. Right, I'm gonna turn right here. Right, so right. Everyone's giving me some funny looks right now, thinking, what was this guy on? Driving a car like this in the I won't say middle of winter, but there you go. This pool's really nice. This pool's really nice. I love it. Moke International, you are a legend. You're a legend. This is day 2, and I'm happy about it. Let's see what day 3 brings, because it's yeah, it's very interesting. This is the end of my video, guys, and I will yep, I will speak to you tomorrow.